Good morning. All right, let's close this garage. Let's get these lights on and let's go hunting. Heard the bucks are in rut where we're going. It is 68 degrees in my car, or at my car. High should be about 80. And let's get after it. See you in the field. Here we go again. All right, guys. So as silly as this is about to sound, I was wearing the wrong pants. So the pants I like to hunt in outside of my hunt were the ones I have backups from Costco. It's called their brand Gary or something. They had this little side pocket that I like to put my wind checker in, and I went to go put my wind checker in there while I'm driving because I constantly forget that, and the pocket wasn't there. Sorry, Bluetooth kicked on. So I sat there for like 6-7 minutes, like looking for this pocket. Like I was not understanding what was going on. But longer story shorter, I put the wrong pants on. That's pretty much what we're getting at. But sunrise isn't for another hour and some change, so we got plenty of time to get where we got to go and get there for the prime glassing. See you guys there. Got a nice little fork. Are you serious? So verified is just a fork, but he's pretty good looking. And as you saw, he just bedded in the open, so I'm taking this. That other deer might be doing the same thing. I'm gonna keep an eye on him, but I'm not gonna go after him. I want to upgrade from last year, but it looks pretty good. Looks really healthy. All right, this dude's a 3x3. Up girls, but I think I'm gonna make a move on him. All right, I'm gonna kill this deer. I've made the decision. So, the buck, obviously. But there are 3 does. 2 he seems to be smelling a lot. And then there's one off to the right, literally, might be a fawn, like a yearling, just posted up, like next to a bush. So, I'm gonna see where these guys go, based on where they're heading. It's not looking great, but still early. It's literally not even 7 o'clock yet. So he's good. Looks good from here. Nice 3x3, tall from this view, and as tall as you guys could see in the camera. The fork is still behind me, bedded, same spot. So good. Great morning so far. All right, I'm making my move in. They dipped over the ridge, so I'm gonna have to relocate them. But luckily there's a car parked here that I was able to reference as what ridge to walk in on, so gotta take it nice and slow. Hopefully we find them again and get a shot off. I found a doe where they originally dropped off at. It's 175 yards away. I can't see any antlers at the moment. She was looking at me. She bedded back down, so she knows something over here, but I think she's relaxed since then. I'm trying to I have to look at my maps and find a way to get a better visual of this little valley, but it's still super early, so they're gonna get up again most likely. But actually, based on where they're at, the sun's not gonna hit them for a little bit, so this may be a long haul kind of day. But I'm gonna see if I could get a little closer, so I could look at different bushes and see if I could identify any antlers in the bushes. We have 2 does now. This buck has to be around here somewhere. He has to be. They know something is in this direction where I'm standing, but they don't know what yet. But they're up again, so hopefully since they're up, the buck will get up. We gotta wait and see. 175 yards confirmed. Alright, I got all 3 does now. All 3 of them. The buck has to come out. Has to. You got one by the telephone pole. Yes, that's a golf course, and yes, people are teeing off. Then a good shit. 1, 2, and then there's one right there as well. The buck has to come out, man. I can't move. If I move, I expose myself in the open. I'm in the shaded area right now. Just be patient. It's gotta be patient. Spike. Dumbass Spike just walking in out of nowhere. Alright, it's been close to 20 minutes since the does left and the buck never came out. So I'm gonna work my way to where the does went. Maybe re-find them, and maybe the buck left before them, I don't know. But so far so good. Lots of deer so far. Time check is 8:30. I re-found the does. Look to my left. The 3x3 was 40 yards to my left. Just popped up out of nowhere. It's really nice. Alright, I tried to follow the buck, but I couldn't find where he went. And on top of that, it was really quiet, so I think he's still in the general area. The does are still there with the spike, so it ain't over yet. I just feel like I would have heard him bouncing away. He was like right there to my left. It was really funny looking back at it. The wind was in my face, so I didn't wind him. He must have heard me step or something. Hey, pretty cool though. Like my stalking was right there. Just tiny error, that's all, but it's good to know. I think I'm gonna stay in this general location for a little bit. Just keep glassing. I'm in like this nice little valley, and I can look into some bushes in case something wants to move into it. But I still got the does on the spike. I don't know if a bigger buck would bail on his does, especially when the spike's trying to take over. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Back at the car. All right. Some things learned. Like I got to take away something from this. Know that if you're going into an area, right? I'm kind of talking to myself, but talking aloud and talking to you guys. If you're going to an area, you're not 100% sure where the buck is, but you found the does, like do a 360, right? Like look everywhere around you, no matter how close it is. That's what I got to realize. That was the mental error I made. I was so focused on the does, thinking the buck was with the does, I didn't clear my left and my right. Couldn't find the buck again, which I said earlier. I'm really confused why I didn't hear him bounding away, because they're normally 2 degrees loud enough, and not trying to like be quiet, is trying to get out of dodge. And I know for sure it wasn't my wind, because the wind was in my face, so it just saw me, which good and bad. It saw something, not sure what it was, didn't smell a human, so we'll see. So I'm gonna go back to where I started, gonna reset and see if we can find some other deer, and keep going.